today we are going to build a space station around Minmus. This is going to be our launching point for a grand Minmus expedition. Alright, so we're gonna try to get this Kerbal. What is this? Why is this flying? This is not good. And it's, I mean, just 30 meters away. I want to be taking Zigar here, and I want to be landing on all the beautiful places here. Hi everybody, here's Christian from Team Orcast, and we are doing the Ironman Grand Tour in Kerbal Space Program. We are about to explore Minmus. There is a Minmus mission that we have in orbit, and I haven't recorded in like a week or two. I haven't been recording for quite a long time because a lot of things happened. There was a huge conference going on for a week, so I was like completely maxed out on during the conference, and there were like Netrunner tournaments, and then the upgrade hit, and then suddenly like all of the mods didn't work, so I had to wait for the mods to be updated. But yeah, now we have we are in a new version. This is the version 1.05, and so this is exciting to me because some new options, some new features have been introduced to Kerbal Space Program. I actually turned off one of the mods, which is the Hot Rockets mods, because the new upgrade has introduced some new cool like visual effects to the exhausts. So I thought I'm gonna go with stock exhausts for a while, but there's also like some a tremendous amount of rocket plane parts that have been introduced. So as you can see, like for example, we have to rebuy the Mark 1 cockpit because this looks completely different. And if you remember Jaggy 1, our beautiful little spaceship, looks completely different. It looks completely different. The cockpit is all different. This air intake is all different, and the engine in the back is all different. Now it has a reverse thrust ability, which is really great. Something that bugs me out is that now the entrance to the cockpit is a different space, a different place, and also like now all the instruments are different. So you know, this Jaggy has been redesigned to accommodate those new looks, those new designs. And of course we have our beautiful monobloss, which also looks completely different. Look at this. I guess we have the same issues here. Now the parachute is covering up this window in the top here, so maybe we have to redesign this a little bit. Their air intakes are crazy. And of course the Weasley engine is also looking all different. Cool. Cool. I like this. Some really new cool parts that were... Oh, we already have the Panther afterburning turbofan, and we have also the Juno, little tiny Juno engine. So that's really cool. What else do we have on here? The intakes, I think some of the intakes look differently. I'm not sure. I think this circular intakes doesn't look differently, but I think at least those intakes look differently. And some of the, like this engine also, which one? This engine, the liquid engine looks differently. Way cooler, way cooler. A Pork Jet is the guy who's doing the Pork Jet, is the name of the guy who does all the new models, and he does a tremendously awesome job. I think he's even from Germany, which is even more awesome. Yes, some really nice stuff. I'm really excited. I'm thinking like at some point, I don't know if I have the technology for it yet, because I don't have the turbofan engine, which is very important. Is it the turbofan? There is one engine that you really need. No, not the turbofan. That's the turbofan, and you need the one engine above it. I don't have the one engine above it. So I don't know if I can make a single stage to orbit, but I'm going to try nonetheless, because it's just so cool to have those awesome little things going on here. Some really nice stuff. Never mind. Let us exit the shop, the plane shop, because we are here for very different reasons today. There has been an awakening. Actually, before I go to the awakening, I'm gonna check the contracts, because there has been an upgrade to the contract system. So the contracts now sometimes refer to the spacecraft you already have, but I'm sure that they haven't been upgraded yet. Plant a flag on the moon? We should do that. Well, we have to plant a flag on Minmus. We have to build an outpost on the moon. We have to do some surveys on Minmus, and we have to rescue Lancel. Yeah, so we have to rescue those guys. We have to bring them back, bring them home. I don't know. I'm tempted to do the plant a flag on the moon because we have to go to the moon anyway. But you know what? I only have one contract left for my 7 contracts. So if a good contract comes around, I want to be able to accept it. So I'm not going to accept a land on the moon. Wow, the game already crashed. All right, game crash back. Yes, Pizza Master. Let us look at where Pizza Master is currently. It is currently here, and we are trying to land here because we will be doing some experiments on the ground here. So our mission for this episode is going to be explore all over Minmus, and the first part is going to be landing there and getting those temperature readings and maybe doing some science as additional bonus. So I'm gonna get into my Pizza Master. This is my lander, making sure that we actually have a Kerbal in that lander. Is there a Kerbal inside? Yes, Zigar, our scientist. Yes. Checking if there's fuel in that lander. That's something that we did wrong last time around, but it seems to be fuel. Do we have RCS? We have some monopropellant in here and in here. Let's undock. Alright, switching. Oh man, I haven't played this game for a while now. Let us activate these guys. Oops, wrong direction. Getting away from the land, from our Pizza Master, extending those panels because we are going to be needing the electricity that we need today. Cool. So I'm going now burn retrograde. Turn off the RCS for now. We don't need the RCS. I think the reaction control wheel will be enough. And then burning retrograde and getting down to the surface. There is even currently sunrise at the surface, so I'm not seeing any problems here. Let us burn. Do a deorbiting burn. Nothing is burning, so let me see what is happening. I think the engines have not been activated. Activate engine. Cool. And just to make sure, we're gonna go Alt L to lock the stage, so we don't. There's no things that can happen because of staging, but you know, better safe than sorry. All right, burning. Just a little tiny deorbiting burn. It's your world. You can do whatever you want in this world. If you want to deorbit, you can deorbit. Alright. We have deorbited, just making sure I don't crash with Pizza Master. It's way over there. Overtaking us. Sweet. Oh, yes, it's overtaking us. There we go. Okay. So now I want to also go in which direction? I want to go... Oops. I want to go in this direction. Because as we saw, I was a bit equatorial, and I want to be below the equator. So, because those things are here below the equator, so I'm gonna go in this direction. Beautiful. Some nice chatterer sounds. Oops, already going back into orbital. So I guess I will have to go retrograde a little bit to counteract this this insanity, this injustice. All right, alrighty, perfect. So we are on our way to this place here. Pizza Master is flying away from us. Let us time accelerate. Let us also keep in mind that we have to, because I have all the lights on and that's nice, but let's the upper light can be turned off, right? We can turn this off if we can click on it. Yeah, clearly it's impossible to click on this light. This is a light that cannot be clicked. Well, I can click the barometer, but I cannot click this light. This light is unclickable, unclickable lights. Good. That's exactly what I want. I'm just gonna, oh, ooh, there's even more lights going on here. That's nice. And I'm gonna turn all of the lights off. I don't want to run out of electricity in a most unopportune moment, as it happened so many times before. Previously, I want to wait until sunrise when we can start doing all those things. All right, time accelerating a little bit, but ever so slowly. I don't want to time accelerate into the ground. Don't see the planes that we're supposed to land on. Where are those planes, bro? So just here's probably like a nice. Oh! I'm seeing something. Oh, there's the Kerman Rise. And I think we are now over those plains, and we have to land at the other side of the plains. Like there's here. Here's the location that we want to be landing on. Let me see if I can like get a better trajectory, which is a technical term for trajectory. Oops. All right, that wasn't quite what I wanted, but it worked. So yeah, let us wait for us to get closer to the ground. Just 160 meters per second. I mean, it's going to be lethal if we're gonna touch down the speeds, but oh yes, sunrise. Thank you very much. Panels are extended, so we can now turn on the lights, which really doesn't make any sense. We turn on the lights when it's bright, but whatever. I do what I want. Good. So I'm gonna turn into surface mode. And I'm gonna point ourselves retrograde so we can break down when we approach our destined coordinates. Let me see if we can get this guy, because we want to be landing there here. And there it is. That's our goal. I think we can already see it there. Good. Now I'm a bit nervous here. This is a bit of a shallow trajectory, and I don't want to be crashing in the ground too early. I don't want to be starting the deceleration too early, but I want to be starting the deceleration too late either. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we have to land right in front of those mountains where this symbol is. That looks good. All right, so I'm thinking it's time to decelerate now. Ah, yes. Our 909 engine putting out all this power that we need. I tried to look for a mod that visualizes my trajectory, but apparently there is none. Alright, that's enough for our first burn. And now we're gonna see how far will this carry us. We will overshoot a little bit, but that's exactly what we wanted, because I want to be landing exactly in that spot. Because of course the longer we burn retrograde, the steeper our trajectory gets. What's our current altitude? 4 kilometers out. All right. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Are you cool? Getting ever so closer to this little spot here. Down to 3 kilometers now. And picking up vertical speed, already entering this area. So I'm actually going to start burning retrograde now, so we can arrest our horizontal velocity and just go to vertical flight. Alright, gonna get some more oomph behind this to be going even faster, slower, if you know what I'm saying. Alright, that seems good. Doing some retro burning. I think this is fine. If you're gonna just drop to the surface like this and not crash, then I will think we'll be fine. I mean, we could just like now like do like RCS and be like C. RCS is so useful with this one. All right. So we are on our one down, please. Next stop, the ground. Population UU. Oh man, this looks like a nice moment for a screenshot. With Minmus and everything, with Kerbin up there. Cool. Meanwhile, how are things going? So this is going to be the Great Flats biome. Getting closer, ever so closer to the surface. Zigar looks happy. He looks happy. He's a happy Kerbal. All right. Going a bit fast here for my taste. Gonna make sure that we are breaking down. I'm gonna break it down. Yo. Stopping all the drifts. You can't stop the drift, but you have to stop the drift. Alright, propulsive landing. 7 meters per second is fine. It's not gonna be a... should be seeing some lights soon. Not seeing any lights, not liking this. Increasing the thrust to slow us our descent down. Oh, seeing lights? Probably should stronger lights on there. Alright, and drop. What a nice landing. Oh, look at this. Oh, at sunrise. This is the best. Screenshot opportunity. Never missing the screenshot opportunity, bros. Cool. Cool. We landed where we wanted to be. We are in this special location. We have to measure all the things. Let us start doing some science with this new lander of ours. So I'm thinking I think this broke. It should be giving me like this warning, but it didn't give me a warning. So I'm thinking this is maybe broken right now. Anyway, let's do the atmospheric pressure scan. Collecting and recorded. Okay, this is nothing. Crew report. The ground here is completely flat. It's really boring. Material study. Some of the biological samples have not fared well. The metals, however, appear to be doing just fine. The goo flops out of the container, becomes indistinguishable from the surface. And this is the temperature scan. This is the thing that we have to do for our thing, and that's why things happen here. The temperature reading suggests that this area might be made out of ice cream. Acquiring a surface sample is highly recommended. And then, of course, we are going to do the EVA report. Zigar, you magnificent bro. We're gonna do a surface sample. Man, look at Zigar, look at Zigar. And that's a new thing that we have here. There's nav ball now on EVA, which is fine. Zigar, let's do the light on with Zigar. I thought, or like L? Ah, yes. Actually, let's not turn on. EVA report. As you exit your craft, you utter words. It's one small step for Kerbals and one giant leap for Kerbal kind. And surface sample. Can we do a plant a flag? Yes, we have to plant a flag. This was one of our goals, of our missions. A begin of the big Minmus expedition. Of the second big min. Second big. Let's just call it second big Minmus expedition. On this spot, we began our second big Minmus expedition. Zigar is quite excited! Exclamation. Good. Did we take a surface sample? Yes, we took a surface sample. Cool. So, man. So now I'm gonna just jump over here and like turn on the RCS. What? Seagar is doing like some stunts. Bam. Seagar, that wasn't very. You could have done better, bro. So anyway, let us get up here. Can we do now some EVA report? I guess the EVA. No. Oh no, EVA report. Yes. Keep data. Surface sample. Keep data. All right. Now I took the surface sample from top of the rover. I hope that's okay. I'm a bit bummed that the science mod doesn't work so well now. Cool. So let us just take the data and store the data. Cool. Let us take this data. Let us take this data. Collect data. And restore this. Let us take this data. And let us take this data. And what else do we need? Oh, we also need this data. Collect data. And restore this to its previous store experiments. Sweet. So just making sure that I took all the... So yeah, now it says me I need to do another EVA report and surface sample. I'm gonna just do it. The EVA report is gonna be from jumping though. Oh, there's no EVA report I can do here. Okay. Landing softly, doing an EVA report from the surface, just in case. Alright, so these were the greater flats. We were at greater flats now. Boring. Yeah, dump. Alright, sweet. So I had like a list. I'm following a checklist. Good. So our next spot is we have to go here. Activate navigation, yes. Where is it? It's over there on the slope. So we will have to do a landing on the slope. This is going to be trick A. Tricky. Good. Let us do this. I'm all for it, if you know what I'm saying. I can do this. No problem. I've been born for this. Actually, I get like maybe a good choice, if I might say so, might be actually not to land on the slope, but actually to maybe land somewhere underneath and then like get out and walk over there. But that would be... There's no way this can go wrong. Absolutely no way. All right. Okay. Maybe it can go wrong in that way that we will go too fast, too high. Yeah, this is a bit too high. Let us break down. Actually, we don't want to be going up. We just merely want to be... Ah, yes, that's what I wanted to see. There are those retrograde vectors. Let us break our velocity. That is perfect. Now, again, I don't Yeah, we're still going up. That's not good. I'm guessing I have to go like this. Actually, a little bit like this. Yes. That's what I'm saying, bro. Okay. Yes, arresting my velocity, sideways velocity. Now we're already sinking down to the surface. We are entering the site now. That's good. That's what we wanted. Now we need to arrest our sideways velocity. Come on, man. Come on, man. Don't overshoot like this. That's not what we planned. Don't be overshooting like this. Brought your toast. Alright. Almost zero velocity. I think this is going to be fine. We just need to survive the landing now. Jason Cornborough? Jason. Jason. Nick suggests next girl should be called Jason Cornball. Alright. Just centering our thrust here. And now using the RCS to arrest our lateral velocity so we don't do any kind of tipping over kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying. Cool. Now making sure that we're pointing in the right direction when we retro burn. And now it's slowly coming. Again, this plateau would be really great. But that wouldn't be exciting. That would be boring. There is going to be a significant slope here. But on the other hand, the gravity is not that great, and we have a pretty solid base. If we start falling over, then I'm gonna pull the rescue line. But so far, I see no reason not to trust my rover, my lander. Alright, I'm gonna get down to 20. It's kind of difficult to see anything. $12 meters per second. I'm gonna turn off this overlay because I cannot see anything. We are landing in the shadows. This is very steep. It's steeper than it's looked like. I'm gonna really land at like minimal speeds. Turning off the RCS for now. We have to really do like a gentle, super gentle landing. Super gentleman landing. Alright, 4 meters per second. That's fine. It's gonna be one hell of a landing if we can pull this off. Alright, already seeing some of the lights. Now breaking down ever so slightly. Very, very gently. Yes. Alright, we already touched down. Okay, if I turn this off, will I... Alright, I turned off the SES, it didn't fall over. So we are kind of in a stable situation right now. Whew. Cool. This is the slopes. Oh, we already were in the slopes, but we didn't get a surface sample from the slopes. And of course, we need to get temperature scans, right? That's the thing that we were looking for. Oh, so this is interesting. So this is a new thing where you get like those milestones. And this milestone is we have entered into suborbital space about Minmus. I guess we haven't gotten this previously. I mean, the game didn't have the upgrade previously, so we never noticed. And survey data, temperature surveys, all right. And we planned it, all right. So let us get the temperature data that we need so dearly. Log the temperature. You secretly wish the temperature were not enough to cause you sweat. You were hot enough to cause you sweat. You pack extra ice cream for the occasion. Alright, I think we already had this. I'm gonna EVA, and hopefully nothing explodes. And I'm gonna get me some surface samples. Oh, Ziegler looks fine. Not gonna plant a flag here. I'm just gonna take the surface sample because we need that. Cool. So these were the slopes. Checking off on my checklist surface sample. Cool. Let's go up. Okay. Take the data and get inside, bro. We are running out of fuel. Oh, we are not running out of electricity for some reason. Those guys are exposed to the sun? Interesting. Good. So we landed here. Now we need to figure out where we want to go next. This is going to be our next location. I'm just want to make sure that this is what we actually have to get something from the surface there. Measure the temperature in spaceflight, but below 2,600 meters. Which site is it? TX63. Oh, TX63 is below 2,700. It could be just as well on the ground. So we need to fly very low in this location. Let's go there. Let us directly go there. Where is it? It's there. Good. All right. What does our delta V say? So I want to be around like 300 delta V's. I want to be turning around. But so far there's no reason not to continue our experimentations. All right. So let me turn around like this. So I don't know which direction I'm supposed to be going. Like this? No, like this. This is the right direction. Ah, yes. I need to be going there. Yes. Yes, please. Oh, yes, now we're on course. We are on course right now. Go there! What does our... Oh, yeah, we have to go... We have to go more. Let us activate more engine power. Just make sure that we don't crash into any mountains or anything. Nope. And I think we're going to go a little bit to the right, so we compensate for the rotation of Kerbin itself. Perfect. Maybe a little bit more. Perfect. Cool. So see, this is new. Like the engine glow, that's new. That wasn't there before. That's so good. Yes, some very important information being relayed here. Alright, the Ziegler seems to be up for this. Now actually, while I'm doing this, I'm gonna add a new alarm. So yeah, I have added a lot of alarms for upcoming transfer windows, so I can plan a little bit ahead and start thinking on what I wanted to be doing. So for example, there is a Moho transfer in 35 days. That's not a lot. And Moho is pretty hardcore. I don't know if I want to be going to Moho, bros. I don't know. I'm not feeling Moho, to be honest. But we might come up with something. Maybe just a flyby mission, because Moho requires a lot of fuel. But doing a Joule mission would be pretty sweet. We can do like a really great robotic mission with multiple probes and very complicated, visiting all the moons. It's going to be really exciting. So that's only 72 days away. We can already start thinking about how to pull this off. Meanwhile, let us time accelerate. So I am actually already entering the site. Interesting. So now I just need to drop below this this thing and we'll be fine. So I'm gonna actually burn retrograde like this, vertical. I think I will just drop automatically below this. Like I see me hitting this. Yeah. This is where we came from. So all I need to do is just do like a log temperature reading. So it seems like the area of influence around those areas that need to be hit like in flight, it is way more generous than the ones that have to be like on the surface, you know. I'm gonna do some burning here. Actually, I have to do some burning like this. But basically, I'm slowing down my speed so I don't fly off the area. Dobra, no dobra. We should be doing the temperature now. Did that do it? Yes, it did. Good. Alright, arresting our vertical descent. Going upwards again. What is our delta V saying? Lots of delta V, alright. Let us reset the experiment. We don't need to actually deliver the data. Good. We are at Greater Flats. We have already been at Greater Flats. I want to be checking something real quick. Be right back.